Okay, this first exercise is a 4-ball stretch, and so you're going to be stretching 4 different ways on the ball. And so the major thing is making sure you have good balance. And so what you want to do is not go over too far back until you feel comfortable doing that. So I'll demonstrate each one and just talk briefly through it. So the first one is on your back. And so what I do is put my arms overhead, but for now, until you get your balance, I want you to kind of grip the ball with your elbows. And so you're going to push back with your feet only as far as you feel comfortable, and then you're just going to let your back stretch. Okay, so you're going to find the spot that you feel like you're balanced, and then you're just going to stretch on the ball. So this kind of elongates the spine, just gets a good spine stretch. So once you feel comfortable, then go ahead and put your arms overhead. That may take a few sessions of doing this. And then the time you're going to hold is about anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds and working your way up to 60 seconds. So just let your back relax and stretch. Okay, once you're done with that one, you're going to come back and then you're going to roll on, doesn't matter what side you start with, you're going to roll on one of your sides and then you're going to kind of make yourself into kind of like a little banana over the ball. And again, letting your body relax and letting this top leg just slowly work its way to the ground. So you have your left hand, I'm on my left side, so my left hand is my balance. And then I just let everything relax over the ball. So the ball is providing me all the support I need. Again, this takes some practice with balance. Okay, so I'm just going to do that side, and then real briefly, I'll do the other side. Okay, good. And then the last one is you're going to just go on your stomach, and so this is a great relaxing stretch. So you just get on your stomach, you roll over, have your hands on the floor, have your feet barely touching the floor, and then you're just going to relax for upwards of 60 seconds. Okay, so that's the 4-ball stretch. And we'll move on to the chopping exercises next. So you want to make sure you have the appropriate ball for your height. So for you, that's going to be the yellow one. So the chopping exercises, you're going to be using, starting off with 5 pounds. So you grab the handle. Okay, you're going to grasp the handle with both hands. You're going to keep your shoulders square so there's no rotation to the torso. And then you're just going to take from the bottom up to the top as far as you can in a nice smooth motion. You're going to start off with 5 repetitions, working your way all the way up to 20 repetitions by the time you're done. So again, you're doing this chopping and you're not moving your torso, but you're stabilizing yourself on the ball. So you would do one side. And then you would do the other side. So my feet are pushing into the floor, stabilizing the ball, allowing my arms to move, but my torso to remain very steady and almost rigid. Okay. So then, once you finish the low ones, you're going to grab the high pulley. And then you're going to go from high to low. Again, no rotation of the torso, just moving the arms in a nice, smooth fashion. So this engages the core, and your arms are moving, but nothing else is. So you do your 5 reps on that side. Rotate around, and then 5 chops on the other side. So your elbows are slightly bent on both arms. And then again, you're keeping your shoulders nice and square and no movement. the third exercise is called the squat pull. And so you want to make sure both arms are all the way down. So you push in the handle, collapse it all the way, take it all the way to the bottom, and put it in there. And we started with 10 pounds for you. So you're going to use whatever weight is appropriate. And you're going to grab both handles. With this one, you're going to step back about 3 or 4 feet. You're going to have your feet shoulder width apart or hip width apart. Your toes not straight forward, but slightly out. And then I'm going to hinge at the waist and then sit and squat as far as I can. Stand up, pull my elbows behind me. So that's called the squat pull. So you're going to get into a nice rhythm of squatting and pulling. Squatting and pulling. So only squat down as far as you feel comfortable. And as you get stronger, then you can use more weight. That will help. So the weight is countering me, so I can drop down. And I want to keep my knees directly over my toes at all times. And I want to keep my shins as vertical as possible. So again, don't lean back or lean back in against the weight because you might fall over, but just keep yourself in a good position as you do this exercise. So we're going to start off with 5 reps again, working up to, again, about 20 repetitions as you get stronger. Okay, the last exercise you're going to be doing is using the functional trainer again, and we had you adjusted the arms up to 51 inches, and then go all the way out to the 60 degrees. So that's out as far as it will go. So this is called a push-pull exercise. So one side is going to be, you're going to be pulling, the other side you're going to be pushing. So it's designed to engage the core, strengthen the low back. And so what you want to do is get yourself, your feet about shoulder width apart, bend your knees, kind of root yourself into the ground so that only thing is moving is your arms because the weight is going to want to turn your body. So I'm going to do this facing the other direction. I'm going to be pushing with my right hand and pulling with my left. So I want to keep the handles square, and then I want to push and pull. It's almost like a karate move. So you're going to start off with 5 repetitions again, and then you just rotate around to the other position. And again, you want to have a very stable base. Again, no rotation from the torso, and you're going to be pulling and pushing. So this is working the arms, shoulders, the back, the upper back, low back, mid back, as well as the biceps and triceps. So again, no rotation from the shoulder because the amount of weight you're only using 10 pounds to start with. Wants to turn your body into the pull, but you're not letting it. Okay. Okay, the last exercise, the number 5 exercise, is just a kind of a plank maneuver on the ball. You're going to lay on your back. You're going to walk out. You're going to use your elbows as you need to for stability. And you're going to walk out as far as you can, and you want to lift your pelvis up. So your shoulder, hip, or knee, shoulder, and hip is as close as you can to a straight line. So you should feel both glutes being active as you lift your pelvis up. So you're just going to hold that position for 30 to 60 seconds, probably start off with 30 seconds. And the goal of this is to walk out as far as you can. So that's the goal. And have your head and your upper shoulders on the ball. As you get more comfortable with this and your balance gets better, what we're going to do is go to a 1-foot position. So you move both feet to the middle, and then I lift my pelvis up, and then I lift 1 foot up, which is a balance exercise, and then it's a core exercise involving the muscles of the low back, the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, and the torso. So you hold 1 foot up for 10 or 15 seconds if you could, and then balance on the other. So your right hand, your elbows are on the ball for stability, As you get better and stronger, then your elbows will come up, which will definitely make this a little bit more challenging. So that, again, that concludes the exercises. And if you have any questions, let me know.